Welcome back to CJeanne Clarity, the podcast where we heal, grow, and reclaim our authentic selves through truth, self-awareness, and clarity. I'm your host, CJeanne, and today we're talking about something that silently impacts millions of people but often goes unnoticed: shame and gaslighting. So if you're ready to embrace courage, healing, and living life on your own terms, you're in the right place. Let's connect. Let's grow. Welcome to the journey. If you ever found yourself replaying conversations, questioning your reality, apologizing for existing, or feeling responsible for everyone else's emotions, this episode is for you. Because many times what we call anxiety isn't simply anxiety. It's years of conditioning. It's years of being told that your feelings don't matter. Your experiences didn't happen. Your needs are selfish, or your voice should remain small. And after enough of those messages, you begin carrying a burden that was never yours to carry. Today, we're going to unpack how shame, gaslighting affect the mind, body, and spirit. More importantly, we're going to discuss how to break free from those patterns so you can finally experience the peace, confidence, and freedom you deserve. So grab your journal, settle in, and let's begin the journey back to the truth. So I just want to go through a few things here. Today while I was doing my outdoor walk, and I like to reflect, study, and see what I can bring to you, I was thinking how we're exposed to so many hidden connections between shame, gaslighting, and chronic anxiety. Many people spend years believing they are overreacting, too emotional, too sensitive, or somehow broken. But what if your constant overthinking isn't a character flaw? What if it is the result of being conditioned to question yourself? Whether the source was a parent, spouse, friend, church environment, workplace, or authority figure, gaslighting teaches you to disconnect from your own reality. Shame then convinces you that the problem is you. Together, these experiences can create a cycle of rumination, catastrophizing, panic attacks, anxiety, depression, and emotional exhaustion. You may feel trapped between your past wounds, present fears, and future worries all at the same time. Now, I'm here to tell you that this podcast is for informational and inspirational purposes only. I'm not a licensed therapist, counselor, or medical professional, and the content shared here is based on personal experiences and insights. If you're facing significant challenges, please seek the support of a qualified professional. Remember, your journey is unique and you deserve the care and guidance that is right for you. So I am not saying that all encompassing of these panic attacks or anxieties, depression, or emotional exhaustion is what you've gone through in life. Go to your doctor, check and see if it's hormonal or other causes. I'm just saying what I have been studying and figuring out, and I bring it to you for you to analyze and see if this fits for you. In this episode, we'll explore the difference between guilt and shame, common signs you've been gaslit, why your nervous system struggles to feel safe, how shame keeps you stuck in survival mode, why you constantly replay conversations and situations, how to reconnect with your own truth and intuition, practical steps to reclaim your peace and personal power. You're not here to be an extension of someone else's agenda. You are not here to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You're created with your own voice, your own purpose, and your own free will. Today is about reclaiming that truth. Oh boy. Many things that I've seen throughout this great study is signs you're experiencing gaslighting. Now, we've heard this term. It's thrown everywhere. And for the most part, we've seen it if you've been in a toxic relationship, right? They gaslight you. They try to make you question what you believe is true. It's insidious. But we're going to talk about this with your overall character, right? Your personality, the things that you've been battling day to day. I'm here to help you in your clarity journey. So, signs you're experiencing gaslighting. You constantly second guess yourself. You seek excessive validation before you make decisions. You replay conversations repeatedly. You apologize excessively. You feel guilty for setting boundaries. You assume you're the problem in every conflict. You struggle trusting your own memory or judgment. Okay, so let's expand on this. You second guess yourself. I don't know about you, but I started second guessing myself in school. Math. How many times did we second guess ourselves when, you know what, we should have just went with what we knew, and if it was correct, cool. Then you want to know why you got it right. If not, if you got it wrong, you still want to know why you got it wrong, right? You seek excessive validation before making decisions. I remember I would ask everybody and anything, do you think I should do this? Do you think this is a great idea? Do you think I should buy this or not? Or do you think I should speak to so-and-so about this? We were so afraid that if we went the wrong way, that it would be over. And I believe that happens and it stems from childhood. Because think about it, how many times would we do something and we would get punished for making a simple decision? And now we're thinking, okay, well, if the other person knows better, then that should be the case. But I remember being in school and I'm like, okay, so once I'm out of school, who's going to make those decisions for me? Did you ever think about that? They have everything planned for you. Every class, every step, every time. And once you get out, you're like, what do I do? Everything was all set up for me, and now I can't make that decision. You replay conversations repeatedly. How many times have you defended yourself? And now you replay it. Should I have spoken out loud? Should I have said this? Oh, great. Did I sound dumb? I mean, we replay it. Or you apologize excessively. Why? Because we were taught that if we apologized, this is my Christian people, we were taught that if we apologized, then we were the better person. But in actuality, we were getting hurt. How many times did I hear, even if the other person is wrong, you should apologize? I know. Because they would bring up this whole thing of you should apologize 70 times 7. Because then that way the other person will know that you're willing to, meet them and have a better relationship. The issue was you were willing to do it, but was the other person? I don't think so. You feel guilty for setting boundaries. Oh my goodness. The first time I said no, I panicked. And it happened at, I know you're going to laugh, but hey, it was my first time. And it was my first time setting a boundary. I went to a fast food place. I was at the drive-thru. And I had asked for a root beer. There's only certain times I really like a good cold root beer. And I got a Coke. And I told the guy, hey, I did not order this. This is a Coke. And he goes, no, that's what you ordered. And I said, no. The way he looked at me is like he's never been told no. I said, I ordered a root beer. You get me a root beer. So he got me. And so the girl behind him said, get her a root beer. And so I got it. And then he took the Coke back. And do you know what was funny about it? He goes, how did you know it was a Coke? And I said, because I can smell the Coke. And root beer looks a little different too. It's more bubbly. And he was like, wow. And he was actually impressed that I had voiced my boundaries. And every day I set new ones. And it doesn't mean I don't panic, my little legs shake, but every time I get better. You assume you're the problem in every conflict. I always figured maybe it was just me, because then that way I would avoid confrontation, fights, or anything like that. Because in my little heart, I always thought somebody was going to actually physically hurt me or do something that I would never be able to get out, And I still, even when I was going through the discard phase in my relationship, I thought I was I was the issue. And now that I've studied so much, I was like, oh my goodness, no, it wasn't. But now I'm stronger. I'm like, if you're going to hurt me, bring it on. Let's do it. Why? Because I feel like the pain and the hurt that was inflicted in me was inward, which was a lot more painful. It was like a cut of, what they say, a cut of 1,000 cuts. That's what it felt like. And I'm not saying that I'm, condoning being hit or whatever people do, but at least I would have gotten better quicker and been done with it, right? If I had defended myself. But what I'm trying to say is there's many other different ways on how to resolve conflict. It doesn't mean they're going to hit you or do anything. But if you do, start getting some self-defense classes and start defending yourself. If not, get some really good drama. Courses on how to solve conflict resolution. There we go. Debate classes. Do it. Why not? But be strategic. Sometimes you just gotta let them win. Let them think they won. But guess what? You won your piece. You struggle trusting your own memory or judgment. That's why it's good to have journals, because in that way you can actually go back and say, this is what they did to me. This is what they made me feel and go through, and how much time it took me to heal. Because in that way, no, they're not going to come and get you. So let's see. Signs shame is running your life. You start saying to yourself, I'm not enough. I'm too much. I should have known better. Everything is my fault. I have to earn love. I don't deserve good things. Why you can't stay present. Your brain is attempting to protect you. When you've been gaslit, your nervous system learns the danger can come from misunderstanding reality, so it scans. Your body doesn't know the difference between a real, live, mortal danger and just regular danger. It just knows that it needs to get you out, or it needs to get you to survive. When you've been, the past, what did I miss? The present. What am I missing now? The future. What could go wrong next? That one's insidious. What could go wrong next? The result is emotional exhaustion and chronic stress. So, ask yourself, what am I believing about myself right now? Who originally taught me that belief? Is it objectively true? What evidence exists against it? What would I tell someone I love in this exact situation? This one is a real important one, because I was listening that it said, you should treat yourself like you are your best friend. Because would you tell your best friend all these negative things? Or would you help them in every way possible to be positive, to get them out? You would do that, right? So why not do it for yourself? Get yourself out of this situation with lots of love and understanding. Let me give you some journal prompts here. I'm going to give you 5 of them. 1, what beliefs about myself do I carry that may have originated from someone else's opinion of me? Take time to identify messages you received from family, relationships, workplaces, churches, or authority figures. Which beliefs genuinely belong to you and which were inherited? 2. When do I find myself questioning my reality the most? Think about situations where you immediately second guess yourself. What triggers those moments? What evidence supports your experience? 3. If shame was no longer running my life, what choices would I make differently? Imagine waking up tomorrow completely free from fear of judgment, criticism, rejection, or disappointment. What would change? 4. What part of myself have I hidden to keep peace with others? Reflect on the ways you've minimized your voice, gifts, opinions, boundaries, dreams, or needs to make others comfortable. 5. What would trusting myself look like today? Not next year, not someday, today. Identify one small action that would demonstrate trusting your own wisdom, intuition, and judgment. And remember, we have to have a growth mindset. Yeah, if you get it wrong, guess what? Too bad. I will fix it. I will pivot. I will research. I will do what I need to do so I can start learning and trusting myself. All right. Let's go ahead, sit down and relax. I like to bring the guided meditation to you. So let's get going here. I like to call this releasing shame and returning to your truth. Welcome to this guided meditation from yours, CJeanne Clarity. Find a comfortable position. Allow your body to settle. Gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Take a slow breath in through your nose and slowly release it through your mouth. Again, through your nose and release through your mouth. A deep breath in and slowly out. With every breath, allow yourself to arrive fully in this moment. Nothing to fix, nothing to prove, nothing to earn, just this moment, just you. Notice the surface beneath you. Notice the support around you. Notice that right now in this moment, you are safe. Take another slow breath. As you breathe in, imagine drawing peace into your body. As you exhale, imagine releasing tension. Again, breathe in peace. Exhale tension. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw. Relax your forehead. Relax the muscles around your eyes. Allow your entire body to become a little heavier, a little calmer, a little more present. Now bring to mind a moment when you felt deeply misunderstood. Perhaps someone questioned your intentions. Perhaps someone dismissed your feelings. Perhaps someone made you feel small. Perhaps someone convinced you that your reality wasn't real. You do not need to relive the experience. Simply observe it from a distance. Notice what emotions arise. Notice where they live in your body. There's no need to judge them. Only notice. Now imagine standing before your younger self, the version of you who first learned to doubt themselves. The version of you who carried responsibilities that never belonged to them. The version of you who tried so hard to earn acceptance. See it clearly. Notice your face. Notice your posture. Notice your expression. Walk toward them and say, I see you. I believe you. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. Allow those words to settle. Notice how your younger self responds. Now imagine all the shame you've been carrying, the guilt, the self-blame, the constant questioning, the fear of getting it wrong. Imagine it as a heavy backpack resting on your shoulders. Notice how heavy it feels. Notice how long you've carried it. Now gently remove that backpack. Set it down beside you. You do not need to carry it anymore. Take a slow breath. Feel the difference. Feel the space. Feel the freedom. As you breathe repeatedly, repeat silently. I'm allowed to trust myself. Honor my experience. Take up space. Have boundaries. Choose peace. Say it again. I'm allowed to trust myself. Honor my experience. Take up space. Have boundaries. Choose peace. Now imagine a warm golden light above you. This light, it represents truth, clarity, wisdom, love, and grace. Allow this light to slowly flow through the top of your head. Feel it moving through your mind, releasing confusion, releasing self-doubt, releasing fear. Allow it to flow through your throat, healing your voice, healing your ability to speak your truth. Allow it to flow in your heart. Soften old wounds, making room for compassion. Allow it to move throughout your entire body, feeling every space where shame once lived, where fear once ruled, where self-doubt once lingered. Take a deep breath. And imagine hearing these words. You were never meant to be an extension of someone else's expectations. You were never created to abandon yourself. You were never required to shrink, making others comfortable. Your voice matters. Your experience matters. Your truth matters. Your life matters. Take another slow breath. Notice how your body feels now. Feels lighter, feels calmer. Allow yourself to rest in the feeling for a few moments. As we prepare to close, place one hand over your heart and repeat. I release what was never mine to carry. I trust myself again. I choose clarity over confusion, truth over shame, freedom over fear. I am worthy. I'm enough. I am free to be myself. Take one final deep breath in and slowly release it. When you're ready, gently bring awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and you open your eyes. Carry this peace with you. Carry this truth with you. And remember, the more you trust yourself, the less power shame has over your life. Until next time, keep choosing healing, keep choosing truth, and keep choosing clarity. Until next time, thank you.